2026, your organization's biggest regulatory liability probably won't be the custom AI model your engineering team built. Instead, it will be the third-party SaaS features that your business units bought, deployed, and completely forgot to log. By August 2026, the EUAIAct's main enforcement rules for high-risk systems take effect. If you are relying on a static policy document or a PDF of guidelines to prove compliance, you are entirely exposed to the new regulatory standard. To fix this, you need to run a rapid 48-hour AI census across your entire company. We will build an auditable registry, verify your third-party tools, and lock down your procurement pipeline. Moving from an abstract policy to an active, operational system of record is the only reliable way to pass external audits and survive regulatory scrutiny. When you sell to enterprise buyers, due diligence now requires proof of AI governance. If you cannot produce a functional model registry, the deal stops there. Leadership often assumes a signed ethics policy equals compliance. But as this diagram shows, auditors require the structured evidence on the right, a living registry with distinct risk classifications for every single tool. If your board asks for a complete list of AI systems touching hiring, lending, or healthcare, and you cannot provide it within 24 hours, your organization is unprepared for enforcement. Step 1 is the census. Every unit has 48 hours to log every AI system, capturing system name, owner, purpose, and geography. You must also log third-party SaaS features, preventing shadow AI blind spots where ownership is missing and risk goes unmanaged. Running this standardized census replaces organizational guesswork with an immediate baseline of operational visibility. Now that we have the raw data, step 2 is categorization. We apply the EUAIAct's 4-tier risk checklist to every system we logged. The top tier is unacceptable risk, like social scoring, requiring an immediate ban. Below is high risk for employment, healthcare, or credit, requiring strict controls and human oversight. The rest sort into limited and minimal risk, which carry lighter transparency and monitoring obligations. Categorizing your systems exactly like this dictates the precise level of operational friction and governance you have to apply to each tool. Step 3 is verification. For third-party systems, the EU Commission demands proof. You have to extract specific technical documentation, copyright compliance policies, and training data summaries directly from your vendors. For your internal models, you establish technical lineage inputs by using metadata tagging to track exactly where your training data originated within your MLOps platforms. You also need to secure the outputs. As data flows through your system, you implement automated API logging and filters to detect drift and bias, separating anomalies before they degrade the model. Securing both your inputs and outputs transforms AICompliance from a one-time paper audit into an active, real-time defense system. Step 4 is locking down the pipeline. You wire AI risk checkpoints directly into the business processes your teams already use, specifically design reviews and CI/CD launch approvals. This flowchart outlines the definitive rule for procurement. No purchase order can be issued for a high-risk vendor tool unless it passes this central checkpoint with complete EUAIAct conformity documentation. Embedding these hard compliance gates into procurement prevents unverified AI from ever entering your company's ecosystem in the first place. Once you complete these 4 steps, you no longer rely on a static policy document. You possess a living, auditable system of record. You reach the ultimate readiness test, the ability to generate a complete, accurate report of all your regulated AI systems for an auditor or board member within 10 seconds. Your immediate next steps are to establish automated KPIs for registry completion and to schedule a red team audit to probe for high-risk failure modes. In the end, governance is never just a static PDF. It is a continuously functioning, tight